Hi guys, hello, welcome to Vanessa Zone. A big thank you to all of you. Thank you so much for always watching my videos. I truly appreciate you all. And if you are coming across my channel for the first time, hi, you're welcome to Vanessa Zone. Feel free to watch this video from the beginning to the end and click on the red subscription button, join my family, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I truly appreciate you for stopping by today. And to all my returning subscribers, I see you. I'm really happy. Thanks to all of you that always watch my video. I always put up video like daily because I'm trying to like do Vlogmas, and for all of you that have been with me from day one up to this stage, this is me saying thank you. Okay, so let's just get into today's video. So guys, as you've already seen by the title of the video, I'll be discussing about some German cultural shock that I've experienced so far as a Nigerian living in Germany. Trust me, like, it's different from where I'm coming from, being a black and a Nigerian girl and now living in Germany. So keep on watching. The first German cultural shock that I've experienced so far, you see this thing that back home when you close from church Sunday and people are like driving back home with your family members or your family. That is when you decide to like branch the market to go and cut fresh meat to come and make food and everything. I don't know, for me, like every Sunday we make like okra soup, okay, with correct hot pounded yam, and we always like branch the market to go and buy like fresh okra. Then we have to like cut like cow meat and some fresh tomatoes and pepper to buy. Here in Germany, like, stores don't open on Sunday, okay? Even like the normal markets that they do once in a while outside on Saturday, they don't open it on Sunday. Supermarkets don't open on Sunday. It is totally different from where I'm coming from, because back home, all stores open on Sunday. Well, let me say most stores, okay? Even though if the ones on the streets don't open in the morning, once it's like 12, once people close from church, everybody like open their stores. But for the markets are like always open. It won't be really crowded like Monday to Saturday, but trust me, you can pick one or two things. But here in Germany, no, stores are not open on Sunday. Even the normal markets that you see outside, you will never see it on Sunday. So that is my first cultural shock as a Nigerian living here in Germany. Sundays, if you work Monday to Saturday and you are thinking that Sunday you will do shopping and everything, I'm so sorry, but the stores don't open on Sunday in Germany. Second cultural shock I've experienced so far as a Nigerian living in Germany, you see this thing, I'll always give an example of back home, because back home there's nothing like you have to put the paper dustbin separate, you have to put the plastic separate, you have to put the rest, that is your leftover food and everything separate. Back home, Mama will like join everything together, we put everything together and we'll just tie it in a nylon and just put it for the car to like come and carry it away. But here in Germany, it is not like that. There's a plastic for paper. I'll put this thing, the color, I think is the yellow one. You put your papers there, your newspapers, your carton that you bought things from Amazon, you have to put them there. And you really have to like, if your carton is big, you cannot just carry it like that and drop it inside. You have to like tear it, like pieces it and make it to be flat before you put it inside. Then for the plastic, more like maybe if you have like all this plastic water flasher or a Coke that you finish drinking or vegetable oil and all that, there's a plastic container or even a plastic nylon, like all these nylon bags and everything. You have to put them in that plastic nylon. You cannot like mix it where the paper is. And then when you now cook and you now wash all those fish and everything and all that, all those wet things that you use in the kitchen, that one again is separate. It's in an iron something. I'll put a picture. That is where you put it. So when I first came here and I walked into the kitchen and my husband was showing me, I saw 3 dustbins. I was like, how come there are 3 dustbins? It was like, one is for plastic, one is for restful, one is for paper. I was like, so I cannot like mix everything together. He was like, no, you don't have to mix everything together. You have to like separate it. Only for me to like get outside and now see that, oh, even outside you have to like put everything in it. So that is another cultural shock I've experienced here in Germany. Back home where I come from, like, we don't separate anything, like we mix everything together and we tie it in all this black nylon that we go to the market and we'll buy things, this black or this yellow and black nylon and everything. The fourth cultural shock that I've experienced so far living in Germany, which I find this one like very nice and very good. You know, back home, if you're using like the public transport, it's either you're using all this Okada that you have to sit alone and then the bike man will sit, or you are entering like the yellow buses, all these downfall driver buses that they drive in Lagos, or you are using like the BRT bus and everything. I believe those are, oh yeah, there are trains too that goes in some areas and all that, but these are the popular ones, mostly the buses. So what I'm trying to say is that here in Germany, like, if you enter the bus, if you're already like sitting down, but if you see an old woman coming, like you have to stand up, and they do it so well that there are even like some spaces that are for the old alone. Like you see that they draw a sign of an old woman holding a walking stick, and you are not supposed to sit there. Even though if you sit there and they once you don't see them coming, because at times you enter the bus, they are not inside, but immediately you see them coming in, you have to like stand up. And it's not just in that their space. If that space is like filled up with like all the old women and everything, like you see other people like standing up from their seats and coming to come and help them to like sit down. And they even like extend this like helping hand to even like the pregnant women. Like when they see them, they like stand up for them to sit down. In my country where I'm coming from, like it's first come, like it's a person that enter the bus first that will sit down. Okay, there's nothing like an old woman is now coming, then I will now like come down for the old woman. Like how will you see that? Only if the person doesn't really like have somewhere to like go immediately, or if the person is a very nice person, the person might just decide to like come down and give the old woman or the pregnant woman his own space. But it's not like a law that the pregnant people have to sit, the old women have to like sit, and then like it's not just possible. The fifth cultural shock I've experienced so far living in Germany is in the form of like the way they greet people, or the way they like address people in offices or everywhere is different. It's either you are addressing someone, from where I'm coming from, a Mr. or a Mrs., or maybe you are saying like ma in form of respect, or auntie or uncle. But here in Germany, they have something that is called like the Sie and the Du. Like if you are speaking to maybe your boss or someone that is older than you, you say like Sie, you use like the Sie. That is in form of respect. Then if it's like your friends, or maybe like your friends or someone that is not older than you, you can now use like the do sign. So it's just so confusing and everything, that when you now go to school and everything, you have to like start learning who you are to address with the Z, and you start learning who you are to address with the do. Germany, like learning German is just so difficult and so complicated that there are things that are never straightforward. They always like have 2 or 3 or 4 things of how it's being done in different way and all that. So that is another cultural shocking thing to me, because like I said, me is either a Mr. or a Mrs., a ma or a sir. There's nothing like if it's your boss, you have to like use sir. But if it's not your boss, and even though if he's older than you, when you are talking to him, like you will not address him, like you will not say like good morning sir. Like, do you understand? When we say like good morning sir, it's not really like a sir in the office. It can be like a sir your uncle, or a sir your neighbor, or even your landlord. But here the Z are for like the bosses and those that are older than you, while the do are for kids. Next cultural shock I've experienced in Germany, that you know this thing that back home in Nigeria, even Jews, it's not like all family that drink juice when they're having like breakfast or dinner or lunch. Like juice is being served at the table. Most family, they like drink water. Okay, maybe juice, maybe it's like during Christmas that you see that they will buy juice or mineral and all that. Then when it now comes to wine, it's either wine is for daddy or mommy, or maybe like the big boys decide to like go and like hang out and chill out on Friday and buy some bottle of wines. But you see here in Germany, this thing called wine, it's as if wine is water. Like they use water to yeah, of course, they use it to cook. Even me, I used to use it to cook. I wanted to say that they use it to cook, which, yeah, in Germany, they use their wine to, like, cook. And yes, even back home, there are some restaurants that use wine to cook. But what I'm trying to say is that wine is just, like, everywhere. And I feel like it's so, I don't know if I should say it's so cheap, or I feel like everybody can afford wine here in Germany. Let me just use that term and all that, okay? Like, you will just see wine everywhere. Like, at times, I will not even like feel like drinking water. I'm just drinking wine. It's not like back home, maybe you are drinking wine because you want to like relax your nerves, or you want to like celebrate something, or maybe a friend came to the house and people decide to drink wine. See, here in Germany, at times I just drink wine because I don't like the taste of water. I don't even want to taste milk and everything. Like, I'm using the wine to like eat and drink as milk. It's not as if I'm drinking because I want to like relax or anything. That is to tell you how wine is just like so rampant in like every home and all that. And I feel like it's nice and it's interesting that you can like drink that one thing that you feel like in your own country it was like so expensive, or you just have to like take it on a special day. I don't know, Sha. For me, it's weird and it's shocking to me that wine is like rampant and anybody can buy, anybody can drink at any time, and you can even like serve your visitors or give them like wine. At times, maybe my friends, they will come to the house and everything, they'll be like, they want to like drink like maybe banana juice or something. I'll be like, banana juice is finished, but there's wine. Like, you can just carry a bottle of wine and just open and give someone. You will not even be like anything. Do you get? Or like back home that you see that wines are being kept in the shelf, like they just put little in a cup, or more like I can open a whole bottle of wine and sit and finish drinking it all as water. The next cultural shock I've experienced here so far as a black girl, Nigerian living here, is this thing that, let me say, smoking. But here, I'm not saying that smoking is wrong. I'm not saying that nobody should smoke. Oh. It's just that it's so shocking to me the way like you see everybody like smoking like everywhere, even in schools. I remember then when I was in school and everything. Once it's break like this, you see students, they will go down smoking, and you can see a student, they will stand there and be smoking with their teacher. They will even be like sharing like the lighter, like, do you get? It's just so like rampant that you even see like kids. Yeah, let me call them kids, like children of like 14, 15 years. You see them like smoking, and then maybe the ones that are 17 or 18, you see a guy will be working with his father and mother, like the three family, they are smoking. Like a father can even ask the son to like light it for me. Like I am saying, nobody should like misunderstand me. Like, it's so weird for me and different because where I come from Nigeria, or let me say that in my own home place or where I grew from, like, it's not possible. Like, even say that even the big boys, like if they want to smoke, at times they go at the back of the house to like smoke. Like, they're hiding it. Do you get? Talk more of a whole family. You see mother, father, all the children smoking together, and even like lighting cigarettes. And I'm talking about like teenagers. It's so shocking to me. Like, when I first came here and I saw that, and still, as I'm saying, I'm not saying that nobody should smoke. It's okay, but still in the same aspect, you see like pregnant women, they're like smoking. Women with like little babies, they're like smoking. Like I said, in my own country where I come from, like hardly will you see those things. So it is shocking to me as a black Nigerian girl living in Germany and seeing the way like people like celebrate smoking or do it like at free, and it's okay to everybody. It's shocking to me as a black, and that is one of my cultural shock. Okay, the next cultural shock is in form of like driving. Like here in Germany, if you are driving and you want to like overtake a car, you have to like overtake the car like from the right. You have to like come like this and overtake in front. Like, sorry, in my own country, I always like giving the example of my own country. Like, we overtake anybody anywhere. Like, a car can just come here like this and just cross you over, zoom. Another one will come like this and cross you over, zoom. But here, it's only from the right. You have to like come from the back like this, go like this, and then go, and then you enter. But like I say, in my own country, we come this way, we go. We come this way, we go. But here, it has to only be on the right. You can never see a car like coming from your back through the left and then going to the front. Cars overtake from the right and they come in front of you before they go. My own country, Nigeria, car will just come like this. Maybe you even want to like go this way, the car will just pass, zoom. But here you have to come right in front before you like start moving. The last and final cultural shock that I love so much about Germany, this one like happened maybe like in America or other countries. It's not just only back home in Nigeria and everything. I love it so much that here, once you go into the store and if you have to buy a chocolate and the chocolate is €2, when you get to the castle, you are paying €2. You know that there are some countries or some places that when you now get to the castle, they will now tell you that yeah, the chocolate is €2, but you have to pay like 20 cents. That is the tax on the chocolate. Here it's not like that. Like, they calculate all the tax and everything is inside. I remember when a family members of ours, when they like traveled to was it America? Yeah, America. And then they went to like dollar store. Is it in America that they had that dollar store or something? And they were like buying things and cream and everything, and we're doing video call. It was my friend, and I was telling her how much is it, and then she will now pick. She now said that okay, when she now finished picking, I was like calculating the money and everything. I was like, oh, it's okay, buy everything. She was like, no, when she should get to the store, they will have to like still add extra. I was like, add what? Like, that is what it states like $10. Why would they add again? She was like, that the tax is now calculated. They calculate the tax at the castle. And I was like, oh my god. So now you pick things like so much from the inside the store, but you don't know how much they're going to like charge you at the castle, and that is just like so frustrating. I end up like dropping some of the things I wanted my friend to pick because we didn't know how much it will now be like calculated with the tax on the counter, and we feel like the money will be so high. But here in Germany, no, it's not like that. Once you see something that is €20, it's €20. When you get to the castle, they will not add anything. Which we've come to the end of this video, and these are my own cultural shock. Okay, nobody should feel like offended or angry. Like, it's okay. This is what I've experienced, and I feel like it's strange to me, but oh well, we are developing and things are changing. Thank you so much for watching this video from the beginning to the end. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, watch every other of my video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.